beating the block. We going straight to the top. So we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah. We gotta move. Yeah. Time for a new revolution. Yeah. We gotta move.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him, Siggy?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Ji-Hwan Bae.
First pitch, 405.
That one hooked foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Late with the swing there.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That
swing and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now batting Tristan Casas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Skeens, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas.
Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Garrett Whitlock. What's the word on him?
Trying to stay back from that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground to first. Casas takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. That misses, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. O'Neal going back on it. On the warning track and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner at first. Connor Joe now at the plate. Foul ball. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
0-2.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. And he deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Went deep in the ball game last night. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Key Brian Hayes goes after that one for strike 1.
Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, second inning set to go. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Yasmani Grandal. In the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
In the air out to center. Joe has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. That one missed. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Joe has a beat on it. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting it, the catcher.
Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. In the air, left field. Moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So the lineup flips over. So here's Wade now. Grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. See, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Story sends it over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. That clips the corner. And ball 1. 1-1. The line to kick the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ji-Hwan Bae, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, out to left. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Rob Refsnyder will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Brian Reynolds here. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Connor Joe. On the ground to third. Story in the hole. Jump throw. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Rafael Devers.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. And that one is going to go. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one ripped but foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Pitch misses there. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hayes drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. 1-1 now.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 count.
Got him swinging. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th at the plate for Pittsburgh, Charlie Blackmon. Whitlock back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here is ground ball. Could be 2. Grissom to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit. Rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
2 on, 1 out. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. And a 1-1. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 2 down.
Oh, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Cruz swings through it for strike one. Now he steps out as time is granted. The Red Sox up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
On the ground to Devers. Slings it across. Out number 3. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Here's Tyler O'Neill. The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And O'Neill is retired. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. And strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. So 2 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. On to first. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Lamont Wade Jr. Whitlock back to work. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Refsnyder grabs it on the run. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2. That's whipped, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Rips that one to right. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And Devers hits that one, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was...
Now this is through for a base hit. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Rondell at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. It's Chuck Nasty. And here it comes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
O'Neill drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Akil Baddoo, the next Pirate to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground, right side. Grissom throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Andy Rodriguez. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Pirates down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Clevenger.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the pitch. O'Neill, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got it. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Trevor Story now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he was late. Clevenger, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2011. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Ji-Hwan Bae up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Bernardino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen preparing to come on if needed. Campbell also getting ready. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done.
So remaining in the game defensively, Kyron Paris. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Ref Snyder stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses. Ball 1. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. In there safely. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Paris tosses to first. Awesome play there. And here is Devers. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 1. That's a slider for a strike. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Swung on. Bolted. That's back. And it's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Just a weak fly ball this time. That gets down for a hit. Around second is Casas. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body. And
ground ball left side could be 2. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74.
The pitch. Reynolds in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Chris Martin getting ready to go. Hendricks getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. That one fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
On the ground. Whips it to Casas, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Joe, 1 for 3. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sizes this one up. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Charlie Blackmon, the next Pirate to hit. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Ref Snyder tracks it down for the out. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Cruz sends it across to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Red Sox, Ji-Hwan Bae. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Bounced up the middle. Over to first. 2 out.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ref Snyder in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 2nd game of the series.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 9th. The plate for Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Manuel Valdez.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Jansen back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bad path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And he takes it himself for the out. He's 2 outs away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And forget it. His first homer of the year. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one was a hanger, and
new pitcher for the Red Sox, Chris Martin. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. This one in the air, center field. Under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Rip to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Jumping out of that plane. The young boy with no parachute, he must be